Princess Golfer Diaries. Corrine, 18 boring golf questions.
Yep.
Number 1, favourite club?
6 hybrid.
Which golf ball do you play with?
Anything that's in the bag, to be fair. Callaway, I think, at the minute.
What do you hate most, the wind or the rain?
Wind.
Favourite pro golfer?
Tommy Fleetwood.
Current handicap?
28.
What's it going to be this time next year?
As close to 20 as I can.
Okay. How old were you when you started playing golf? Maybe we shouldn't ask that.
39 and a half.
All the rest of it, boys, I shouldn't have asked that to a lady. I'm sorry. What course
They're all
is...
about 12.
What's that?
They're all about 12.
What course is the top of your bucket list?
Probably an iconic one like Augusta.
What's the best course you've played?
So far, the Oceans 4 in Dubai. Not Dubai, Dominican Republic.
Cool. Which YouTube golf creator do you watch the most?
It's probably got to be Golf Vlogs UK still at the minute.
Do you recommend new clubs or lessons?
Lessons.
Stableford stroke play or match play?
Match play.
Pin in or out for putting?
Put in, definitely put in.
No, in or out. Put in.
Oh, in or out? More often than not, probably in.
Bomb for show or putt for dough?
Putt for dough.
First person to say that. How many clubs should be allowed in the bag?
Probably about 10, to be fair.
Yeah. Laser, GPS or eyes?
GPS.
Dream 4-ball, dead or alive?
Jack Nicklaus, Sevi, and probably Beef.
Beef. Par 3s, 4 or 5s?
4.
Excellent. Welcome, Corrine. Thanks for letting us introduce you. Oh, I'll just turn my phone off. If you can just introduce yourself to the world, to anybody who may not know you.
So, my name's Corrine Binks. I am a project manager by day, qualified civil engineer. By night in the summer and the weekends, I am a pretending wannabe golfer. Married, 1 daughter, 3 stepchildren, and 2 grandchildren. I'm not that. I'm not that interested. I am interested, but I'm not interested.
The first grandma on here. The first lady.
Yes, glamorous grandma.
So, the Princess Golfer Diaries is the channel name. Why that name? Not your name, or that's the sort of, it's the personal versus brand sort of question.
So I only really got into YouTubing in August this year.
Yeah.
And it was kind of stemmed from Golf Vlogs UK. They kind of set the ball rolling, not for me, but set me going on it. So what happened was, my other half, Neil, used to watch the Golf Vlogs quite a lot, and he said they were going on tour, and I was like, oh, I need to go and play with them. And he was like, oh no. So off I toddled on my own. And
oh, you didn't go with you?
No, he came later on. He was in a match anyway. So
right.
So off I toddled, and Liam's like, are you on your own? I was like, yeah, and? And they were like, oh, okay, that's fine. And he said, we've never had a female yet on the course. Have you got a nickname? I said, no, I haven't. He says, we'll call you Princess. And I was like, I'll have that, thank you very much. So the Princess was born at that point, and I just thought, do you know what? I like playing golf. I like kind of putting myself out there a little bit. I suppose I'm a bit of an extrovert.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I could have a go at this. So I thought, well, why not? You know.
Sure.
You don't see many lady golfers out there doing it. Not what I'd call lady golfers in, I don't mean this to sound horrible, but in the real world. So I've seen a few people posting videos of lady golfers that they're very good at it, don't get me wrong, but they're kind of like your supermodel lookalikes.
Right.
And I've never been at a golf course where the lady members look like that, if I'm honest.
Right.
And if they have, good on you. But they tend to be the older ladies And I think because there's not many lady representatives out there for outside supermodel range, shall we say?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are probably intimidated by doing this sort of thing. So that's why there's not many lady golfers out there doing it.
Yeah. Do you think ladies are more worried about that sort of thing than men in a way? Are they judged more? Is that the right word?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I think when you get past a certain age, you kind of care less about that side of things, about what you look like and that. You just go out and have a laugh with the girls. But by the same token, not many guys want to play with you because you're kind of like in that old lady category. However,
Right.
if you were kind of like a supermodel, you'd be like, oh yeah, come out and play with us, love. And it is the sexualising the women's golf thing, which is it's not right, but it happens. And I just think it needs somebody that's level-headed and normal.
Yeah.
To kind of pave the way for the everyday lady golfer out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to do that.
I've got a video that says "Don't let the beautiful people take over the world," and that's what I aimed at when I tried to get everybody to go to YouTube. And the biggest thing is I don't want to be on camera, So, which is what I said to Lee Whittaker. I said that to Lee Whittaker in the first one. I said, I don't really want to be on video. I'll just video you. And he went, well, then I'll just be talking to myself. So, so men do think about it, but I don't think we have to. We're not as judged as much, are we? So
no. So, I think it probably goes down to the fact that golf is still a typically male sport.
Yeah.
So there's more male representation out there in the world for golf.
There was a post, Hannah Bag, I think. Hannah Bag, I can't remember her name. Is on Instagram, and she put, it's Ladies Golf Day today, or it's Women's Golf Day, and all women should share it. And I actually commented, when's it Men's Golf Day? And she just wrote back straight away. She wrote back straight away, literally every day. And I was like, I was like, yeah, fair enough.
It's just not labelled.
It's great that you're flying the flag for Doncaster and ladies golf.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you answered the second question there as well, was why did you start doing it? Did you appear in anybody else's videos first? I always ask this question. I don't think you did you? Or
I did. So Ant Fieldhouse,
yeah.
I met him on the Golf Vlog UK tour of Waterfront.
Yeah.
And we kind of got chatting, and we started a bit of he called it a Beauty and the Beast series.
Right.
So we did 2 3-hole matches where we were in Vendipole Square, and we were planning actually a rematch at my course, but of course weather's turned naff and we've not managed to get out yet. But that is on the cards, so there is still the Beauty and the Beast series ongoing.
There's series 2 if you've already done number 1.
Yes.
Is your course open now?
Huh? It's still closed, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't been to Crockhill for years. I used to sneak on there not sneak on, we used to pay, but I used to sneak out of work when I used to be alarm fit. I used to drive that way, and nobody'd ever find us on that golf course.
No, I can't. No, it's brilliant.
Positives about starting your channel. I know you're still relatively new, but positives about experiences and starting a channel on YouTube.
I mean, I kind of almost don't want to bang the same drum as everyone else, but I think it is meeting people. Although I've not actually met people face to face yet, there's a lot of positivity that's come from it, and a lot of like people that are linked now on YouTube, not on YouTube, on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I know you can't really class them as friends, the more acquaintances, but you kind of like that in that almost friend zone. You get on with them, you get that banter, you have a laugh. And I just think if you can go out and have a laugh and enjoy what you're doing on YouTube, on the videos, if you can show that you're actually having a good time and you're enjoying yourself, good or bad, it comes across, and people are more likely to warm to you and want to watch your content and watch you screw up and watch you have your good holes and stuff. And I think that's what it's keeping it real. Yeah. I don't see why you have to edit out the rubbish to keep it slick, because it doesn't happen like that. It never happens like that.
Yeah, sure. There's
and I just think it's really good to show other people that you are human as well. I cock up as much as you do.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Ferg said. He preferred watching people that were keeping it real.
Yeah.
Than people, making mistakes and dropping cameras and audio just switching off halfway through. And because didn't you do one in Dominican where you had to voice over it later? Did your audio not work? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, though, isn't it?
And I did the one where the 3 balls, 3 tees. I didn't really manage to finish that first hole because I lost my ball.
Quite an undertaking, that one, though. You tried You tried to play a hole from 3 different tees at the same time.
Yeah.
And it was really muddy and leafy, wasn't it?
Muddy, leafy, on my own. Rubbish shots. I hit the tree, which I've never hit before, and I did swear.
Do you find you struggle to play on camera at minutes still, or does it
I think I'm getting better.
Yeah.
I do think I'm getting better. I'm getting more used to it. I think it's easy when there's 2 of you.
Yeah.
It almost feels like there's somebody else to hold the camera and do all that faffing around. I've not got to think about it. But if you're on your own, you've got to press start, go take your shot, stop, talk. There's too much to think about.
Yeah, sure.
And I just think if you got somebody else on the camera doing it for you, it kind of sets that bit of pressure off so you can enjoy it more. And
is the husband into being the cameraman?
He'd rather be the cameraman than on camera.
Would he?
Hates it.
You got him in a match the other day, though, didn't you? Oh, yeah, at Ouston.
Yeah, we did at Ouston Park, yeah.
Yeah.
3-all match.
It's nice though, the people there are nice.
Yeah, they are lovely, yeah.
So the negative side, you probably haven't, I looked at your channel earlier, you've only got 1 thumbs down on any video, haven't you?
I've had 1 negative comment as well.
Oh, have you? What was it? Can you say it?
I can't remember who it was, the name of the person it was, but he just said, given the point of, I know at the early days the video camera that I got was rubbish, the sound was rubbish, and I tried to put in the descriptions, look, the sound's a bit shit here, can you just look more at the content than what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I think it was one of the early ones, and some guy just put, it was quite funny, he said, Scary Mary, sound shit. I was like, is that the best you got? Seriously. Try and be a bit more original, pal.
Yeah. Is that what did you reply to? How did you deal with that?
I didn't. I just thought, I'm not even going to entertain you, pal. I'm not even going to entertain you. That's one thing that he was always worried about, because I come across really, not flamboyant, but really out there and really outgoing, really positive, which I am. But it's that softer side of you. He always worries that if I get that negative trolling, I'm going to crumble and I'm going to kind of like go to tears because somebody's upset me. And when I first saw that, I did think, oh, that's rude. Yeah. And I thought, well, actually, do you know what I mean? I don't know you. You don't know me.
Yeah.
You don't mean anything to me, so do one.
And, and you were able to.
I think if it had been someone that I knew, or what I not necessarily considered friend, but somebody that I know on Twitter, and they'd come across and said, look, you're a bit of a dick, and your content's rubbish, and just being really horrible. Yeah, that probably would affect me, and I would probably get a bit upset about that. Because I thought, well, I thought I knew you, but you're a bit of a tool, so I don't like you anymore. Yeah.
So yeah. I've had a few in my time on there. Like one person just put your accent. I can't stand your accent or something. And I just replied, "Come to Doncaster. There's loads of us here sound like this."
Brilliant.
Thing with it was though, I spent about 3 hours thinking of what to put because I was going to go. So I just now, if I did get a crappy review, I just delete it. I just remove it. Yeah. It's like all I'm going to do for 3 hours is think about what to reply. Yeah. And what happens if you leave it as well is other people will start liking it, and that's annoying. Yeah. Because you go like, all right, I'll leave you crappy review, but then all of a sudden people who daren't write anything have liked that shitty comment though, and you're like. So I try to. Most of the time I leave it, but
I think Neil was more upset than me. To be fair,
was he? Yeah,
he was fuming.
So other than that, though, this kind of it's not really negativity. Have you seen the stuff with the smaller channels, bigger channels, and the smaller channels sort of getting into it with each other, and so it's more feedback, I think, between everybody.
I've seen a bit of it, and I just think I can't be doing with getting into drama.
Yeah, you seem to just stay out.
Get over yourselves. You've got your thing. You've got your thing. Just do your own thing. Yeah,
that's
life's too short.
It's the right attitude to have. They seem to starting to get on the phone with each other and privately messing each other feedback rather than writing it on the comments now. So that seems to be what they're telling me anyway. But
you kind of expect that from kids, or without being stereotypical, girls.
People turn into kids online, though, don't they?
Oh, it's a grip.
Like I've been drawn into it a few times. So it's a lot of hard work, though, isn't it? It can be a lot putting the videos together. You probably find it's a lot more work. I mean, the video you did the other day where you did a day in the life of the princess, or was it a day in the life, right? That was from tonight, wasn't it? That, just putting those pieces together must take a long time.
It does. What I've kind of trying to almost streamline what I'm doing now. If I'm like a lot of that I did on my phone, so it's easier because I can just start it when I want, stop it when I want, and because I'm starting and stopping at the points where I want to be seen.
Yeah,
I'm just literally drop, done. So I'm not really editing them because the content's what I want.
Yeah.
It's when I started using a video camera, that's like, well, I need to cut that, stop that.
Yeah.
And the laptop that I had that I've just been using, it's not got a really good graphics card in it, so it's built for more student work rather than graphics and editing. So it was really slow, it was lagging, it was taking forever to try and, like with the mouse and this Word are out of sync by about a minute. You're like, oh my God, I can't cope with this.
Yeah.
And it would take 2 hours to export it, and you're thinking, so I kind of treated myself yesterday to a new laptop.
Yeah.
It was a
Christmas present.
Yeah, but I sort of thought I wasn't going to get one until I knew if I was going to stick it out with the filming and that.
Right.
But I thought, you know what? I really enjoy the film, and I've only been doing it 3 months, but I'm really enjoying actually being out there and doing stuff and sharing things and just almost putting myself out there because I'm kind of like that really. I'll do anything to get on TV.
That is the question. Is like, how would you get on and do it on the days where you just motivation's low or you're feeling down and to keep going? But it sounds like you've got you enjoy it and those things are going for now.
Like but that's the thing.
What's the goal at the minute? I know you've just passed your 100 subscriber mark.
Yes.
708 somewhere there now. What's the goal? I was just talking to GMAC and he was saying the average golfer, I can't remember his name, Dave? Let's call him Dave. He says he only looks at his figures once a year. He checks in on his channel once a year. So for a year, GMAC's now saying he's not going to worry. He's going to keep putting content out, but he's going to reevaluate his channel in 1 year's time.
Yeah, so that's a good idea.
Whether you're doing it video by video at the moment or if it's give yourself a stretch and say, where am I at?
I don't tend to look too much at the viewing figures, as in I don't drill down. I'll go into like TubeBuddy or something, look and think, oh yeah, that one's doing all right because that's like 170 views. That one's 3 days in, 50 views. I'm happy with that. But for me, it were more, I just wanted to get to triple figures in the subscribers.
Yeah.
Now I'm there, I'm not bothered now. I'll not look again for quite a while because my next target is starting to get to 1,000.
And then
I'm going to be way months off that.
Sure, you never know.
Baby steps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. That's a good attitude, though, isn't it? If you've got,
you
understand that it's a lot of work and it takes time, then it's
absolutely, yeah.
But everybody thinks so many. Well, not everybody. People think it's put one video out and then why haven't I got 500 people subscribe to me?
That's it. I'm trying to kind of get ahead in the videos now. I think I've got 4 uploaded on YouTube ready to go, so I'll release them over the next couple of weeks.
Oh, really? So are you buying into that everything needs to be a schedule, or you want to do it, you want to keep it on a schedule?
My plan is to release something at least once a week.
Yeah.
If I can do it once a week, I'm happy with that. But because we've not been able to get out that much because of the rain and the rubbish weather, I kind of stocked up when we went out last week.
Yeah.
Well, at least then, if I can't get out for the next couple of weeks, I've got something for next week, something for the week after, something for the week after.
And Christmas is coming, right? So it's like busy time.
Oh, I'll be out Boxing Day, me.
If it's nice weather. It's always nice weather. Well, we play Christmas Day. Go and play Christmas Day with us if you want.
Do you? Yeah. No way.
And my mate, last 3 years we play at Robin Hood, and we go out and play 13 holes. It takes me and him about an hour and a half, and then he comes to my sister's house for Christmas dinner.
I'm there.
Helps that none of us
so there.
We're single with no kids, so that helps.
Yeah, my kids are growing up. It's fine.
Yeah, come and play with us.
Oh, I don't have to do that.
12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I think we go at 11 o'clock. You see all the people going into Ouston Hall for Christmas dinner and all the blokes, well, sexy for the blokes that are all going like that, but generally the blokes that are going, oh, I wish I was playing golf. They're all walking out and they're going for big Christmas family dinners. So
you all walk past going, ugh.
Yeah, exactly. So next question is kind of leading on from the videos, and it's the performing seal question. And are you getting to understand what views, what's going to get more views or what's not? And are you wary of selling out to the viewers of, if I do this crazy, stupid video, it'll get more views? That's what I call the performing seal question. You know what I mean?
I kind of think I did that last week, in the sense of I didn't want to just kind of be a one-trick pony and people get bored of, oh, she hit another ball, she hit another ball.
Yeah.
So I had the idea of the day in the life of a princess.
Sure.
And when I put it out, I thought, this is quite risky, this.
Yeah.
Because there'll be people that love it and people hate it. Because it's, and I don't expect everyone to watch it, because some people do just purely want to watch the golf content, and that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But I kind of think, for me, I just thought, if I kind of mix it up a little bit,
yeah,
and do something every now and again that's a little bit different, a little bit off the cuff. I mean, I did like the tea time tips with a few things that you might be able to do to shift a few pounds, even over the Christmas and the winter season. A few little tips that might help you keep you on track, to not put loads of weight on over Christmas.
Yeah, sure.
Again, a bit risky, but
you felt all right inside yourself doing it, though. You didn't feel like it was, I'm just doing this to get subscribers. I'm just doing it to get viewers. That's what I mean. I kind of think, like, if people do certain things to get lots of views or to get extra subscribers, nothing massive.
I think I'm probably still too early in the game to kind of know that. And I haven't scouted out many people's channels to kind of know what gets loads of views and what doesn't. But by the same token, I don't want to scout loads of other people's channels, like the big channels, and say, oh, that gets loads of views on their channels, that gets loads of views, because it's not mine then, it's theirs. And I don't want to recycle somebody else's ideas.
Exactly. You want to find yourself.
I want to do what's my stuff for my channel, and if people like it, they like it, and if they don't.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the right way to look at it. Next.
At the end of the day, I'm doing it for me, not for
but that's happening.
For them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's a funky one. It's not an easy answer. It's not an obvious answer.
Yeah.
You've got to do what you got to do. And you can't answer that question until you've got 2,000 subscribers and you see the money coming in, and then you go, hold on a minute. If I do that one sends the money up, and I'll do anything if it sends the money up. But
I suppose it's the incentive, isn't it?
Because there's the tech videos I do, certain ones make money and certain ones get comments. So if you help people think, then you get lots of comments. But if you do an introduction or a review or something, you get lots of views. So it's all finding your own place where you comments versus views, right? You might get one that's got no comments but 10,000 views.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, right? You're going to, as long as you don't sell your soul to the devil, it's all right. I think.
God, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I
probably did that a long time ago.
Yeah, devil's already got the soul.
Absolutely, there's nothing left.
So next three are really about golf and sort of promoting golf. Next three questions. So I don't know if I've written this right. What does golf do for you, and how do you take it into real life? And what does it teach you? I think is what is the question. Why do you like playing golf? It's a golf promo question.
What does life? See, because I'm quite new to golf.
Yeah.
I'm one of these people where if I'm going to do something, I give it 110%. Otherwise, I don't do it.
Yeah.
I think what's the point? What is the point? So when I first started, it was like, right, I'm going to give this my all. I'm going to do my everything to this. And at the start, I got frustrated because it's not the sort of sport where you can see the instant results.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see results there and then. And it was like, when you get that odd hole where, I think when I first started on the new handicap, I was about 42 handicapper. And I started this year on 39 and I finished on 28. So this year's been a massive...
Yeah, you've seen the...
change.
Yeah.
But I've appreciated the change. But before this year, it was like, well, I've got a par there, so... in my head, I'm a pro golfer, so why can't I do it all the time?
Yeah.
And I used to get frustrated of why I couldn't do it all the time. But I think through playing and through just taking a step back, having some lessons, and actually trying to get more than getting the results, getting the consistency.
Yeah.
Which then brought the results. So I kind of had to almost rewire how I do things, because that's not normally me. Normally I'm like, right, boom, done. And it doesn't work with golf.
Right.
So it's kind of taught me about taking a step back and actually thinking about things rather than going for it like a bull in a china shop. And because that's typically me.
Right. But as an engineer, don't you not see the process? Or
I do now.
You like process? Is that a thing that you?
Yeah. Since I've moved in, because it's about 2 years ago, I started moving to project management.
Right.
Because I'll be honest, even though I'm qualified as an engineer, I'm shit at the technical stuff. So I'll be the first one to be armed up. Not my forte. I don't know it. So I've started moving into the project management, which is where you get your processes and you're following step by step to get your results.
Yeah.
And I kind of started applying that to the golf. And I thought, do you know what, this works? It killed me to start with. Don't get me wrong, it killed me because I was like, but I can do it. But it's that.
You don't like to be structured, or
yes.
In golf, you wanted to just go on.
Yes.
So you've got a pre-shot routine now and all that.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's still some times where I forget something because it's tricky to not have that massive 20-step checklist in your head. Have I set up right? Am I aiming right? Have I done this? Have I done that? Have I done that? Sometimes you can overload yourself.
Yeah.
So it's almost taking that 20-step process, simplifying it to a 10-step process, and then simplifying it further down to a 5-step process.
Yeah. And
then just using that 5-step because it's like boom, gone. And because the more you think about it, the worse you get as well.
Sure. For
me. So it's kind of gone tenfold. I've kind of learned a lot about work, but I've learned a lot about golf as well in the same.
Yeah, it's sounds like it's saying to make it as simple as possible.
Yeah.
Is the plan.
Yeah.
But you've got to go through the knowledge to get there as well, haven't you? You've got to go through the rounds of golf before that.
Which I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
Because I think I know it all anyway.
Dive straight in at scratch and see what happens. And
yeah. So give me a flat pack of furniture and I'll go through the instructions step by step. Give me a golf club and I'll just smack this shit out of it.
I'll just go straight to the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Next question's advice for new golfers. For, trying to get more people out playing. What would you say? Like, there's there's stigmas around people probably think certain things. Did you find it when you started playing stuffy rules?
There is a clear definition of an age group of, you tend to find above a certain age, they tend to be a bit more, a woman in here? What's this all about? And a prime example of that is, because I'm an engineer, I'm part of the Institution of Civil Engineers.
Right.
And when I first started playing golf, I found out that they've got a golf club. Like, basically, they're all retired golf engineers and they've all got this little golf club. It's something like £10 a year to join, but then you just pay cheaper subs on the course and stuff. So I thought, what, I'm going to have a go at this. And again, only female on the golf club. And the first match I played, it was for something called the Haste Trophy. Now this trophy's been going since 1972. Okay, a long time. No female's ever won it. So I rocks up, first game. A lot of the older guys, I mean, some of them I knew, a couple of them I knew, and they were like, oh, well done for coming. And the other ones were like,
yeah,
what's she doing here?
Yeah.
So played the game, and I happened to win the trophy.
Oh, man.
Which went down like a lead balloon.
Did it?
So
the prize giving it end, and everybody were just, was it?
You can see the ones that are just going,
what's wrong with people, isn't it? Yeah.
But I went back this year for the second year for the same trophy. Obviously took it back to the reigning champion. Lower handicap this year, and they were a lot more warm with me this year, a lot more friendlier, because I'd not just rocked up, one hit wonder, took the trophy and ran.
Yeah,
I carried on playing with them, and I came again this year, and I won it again this year as well. So I won the trophy twice.
Yeah.
But they were a lot more happy for me winning it this year because I've stuck around.
Yeah.
And I think that's, for any new golfers, I think it's a case of, especially the lady golfers, stick it out. Don't be intimidated by anyone that's like, oh, look at this broad. What's she going to do? What's she doing here? Because it goes to, was it Fergs that said it? Opinions, or no, it was Lee Whittaker, wasn't it? He said, everyone's got an opinion, and opinions are like arseholes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's been my mantra all along. And
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? I've got an opinion, someone's got an opinion. We're not always going to match, but I don't care. Because I'm doing it because I'm happy and it makes me happy to go out there, get a bit of fresh air, meet new people, get some exercise, and just try something new and learn.
Yeah. There you go. Golf makes me happy. That's the last question as well. Yeah. But again,
it really does make me happy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely. It's just so annoying that you get stories like that, isn't it? This day and age.
Yeah. But even now in our club, there's still some guys in our club will not sign on if there's any ladies playing. Will not sign on. You think, what is that? Because you're scared of being beaten by a girl? Bring it on, pal.
Comps? You mean to comps?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They won't play mixed comps if a lady's playing. Because me and Neil actually won one at New Year.
Mixed comp after other ladies play.
It is crackers. At New Year, there was a mixed comp last year, and there was no ladies put down to play. And I said to the handicap guy, am I allowed to play in this? And he says, well, it said it's mixed, so yeah. I said, are you sure I'm allowed to play in this? Let me book on. Are you sure we're allowed to play in this mixed pairs? Yep, no worries. So we booked on and played and we won it. 2 hours later, I get a text message saying, oh, you've been disqualified because ladies shouldn't have been allowed to play. Well, that didn't last long.
Yeah.
So I put a very strongly worded letter into committee and it got overturned. It's because one person complained that they didn't want ladies to play.
Jeez.
You think, get a grip.
Unbelievable. I've played in one sort of charity golf day and there were a load of lads. It were lads and ladies playing. It was just a charity scramble. But on one hole, they did the longest drive, but the ladies' tee were about 80 yards further up. And we had one of my friend's wives, his wife was there. She can hit it as far as me. And she wouldn't drive. that were a quiet round of applause as well. It's only a charity day, but... So, I guess next question is, what can golf clubs do to get more people playing? Ladies first, and then in general, kids, more men. What are you seeing around? Sorry,
it's a tricky one because, like our club, we haven't got a kids section, and
it's DCLT.
The nearest...
Is it DCLT?
Yeah.
Still part of that. Oh, is it not part of the whole thing? Can't you? Oh, do you mean there's no actual set?
There's no junior section.
Yeah.
So you think, well, there's no one who'll not get kids involved because you've not got a junior section for the kids to come and join. And but up at Waterfront at Wath, which we sometimes go and play, they've got a really good junior section. Yeah. And I think they've got a pretty good ladies section as well. I think it's about, if you've got a decent pro in the shop, they're going to start pushing to get your different your ladies and your gents and your kids involved.
Yeah.
And I think they just need to promote and get the competitions out there, and not necessarily ladies' day, but try and get the ladies more involved in the mixed and the open days. And if you ever get decent ladies group, they'll go and play at other clubs as, you know, and sort of into club competitions. I just don't think there's a lot of advertisement about it at all. And like round here, there's no schools that really have got golf that you can go and play on a curriculum. I think they have down south, but nothing up here.
Yeah. Well, they turned Melton College into a foot golf, didn't they?
Have they?
They did. It's closed.
Is that still open there? I thought it had closed down.
Yeah, it closed. I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago they turned it into a foot golf. People were trying to get me to go and play foot golf. I'm like, no, you've turned a perfectly good golf course into a...
I need a stick.
Into a field. Yeah, but it was a nice little 9-hole course, that. So you used to take... The probably school outings went to that and played 9 holes.
Right.
But, yeah, I think it's a film college or something now, isn't it? Something to do with something, but yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot... Social media-wise, golf courses could get better as well, isn't it? They don't seem... Golf pros don't seem... They don't want to seem... A lot of them don't seem to want to get out there and do stuff, do they? They don't...
No. And the other thing is I see a lot on Twitter. It's probably why I comment quite a lot on Twitter when they have these competitions and things that are open. Oh, come and play here for this competition. I'm like, but can ladies come and play? Because it doesn't say open to all.
Yeah.
And I think it's just sometimes it's about when they'll come back and say, oh yeah, ladies can play. I'm like, well, why don't you kind of say that on your advert then?
Yeah, if it's
because then you might get the interest.
Yeah,
ladies stay away because they look and go, well, it doesn't say ladies can play, so we're not going to bother.
Yeah, well, the way because
and it's just about
ladies that are said, and
yeah.
But like I say, sounds like committees are to blame more than anything, but a different story.
Yes, committee, they've got a lot to answer for.
So next year's creative, anything else creative? Is it like say you've got a lot to learn with what you want to do, but any more creative, different things coming up that you've got your ideas on, or you've got, you're thinking about?
I'd like to do more collaborations with other people.
Yeah.
I think. Because I'm very much a people person, and I kind of don't want to bang the same drum, but I think by being a female and going with other channels and doing things with them, whether it's just a one-off golf game or little challenges or something, I think it's good for them promoting themselves and being inclusive and getting me out there as well. It's kind of like a double fold. Like with Graham, he did a thing on the Shankers a few weeks ago where he said something about my tiara.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And the other one said, "Oh, you're calling her out." So that's in the pipeline next year. We're going to play for the tiara.
Yes. And then
it's just little things like that. I think it's good to collaborate with other YouTubers. You can kind of learn from them, and I might be able to teach them something. I might not, but certainly by sharing ideas and to get the creative juices flowing. I think I've never been a massive creative person ever, but I think on what I've done on the channel so far, I think I've kind of opened things up. Like I've got my Mr. and Mrs. series going, which will continue that because that's quite a bit of fun. If nothing else, it's great to see Neil's face when he's on camera because you can really see he hates it.
And then making him make dinner.
Yeah, he came to make dinner.
Yeah.
But it's trying to get more collaboration next year, I think.
Do you think that's the way the YouTubers are going? Because they do seem to be talking a lot to each other. And
yeah, there seems to be a lot of it going around.
Yeah.
But I sort of see it it can only be a good thing.
Yeah.
Because it means you're not on your own out there flying solo. You've got people you can tap into, and I just fancy quick round this weekend. We'll get a camera out and film a few.
Yeah.
Even if it is for the L5 or whatever, it's kind of linking people up, and it's just getting everyone's name out there and showing the friendly side of golf as well. I think.
Yeah, it definitely needs to come through a bit more, doesn't it? A bit more friendly.
Yeah. It might get rid of all this bitchiness.
Yeah, I have seen it like firsthand. Some of the guys send me stuff and say, "Oh, look at this comment on YouTube," and I'm like, "Jesus, the person said that," and it was another YouTuber, and I was like,
"Really?"
I kind of got involved with the other YouTuber because I knew him, and I'm like, "Come on, dude, what are you writing that for?" And it was that's when Happy Me Golf went out the window that weekend. I was like, "Holy crap!"
Really?
I don't want to get involved with all that sort of. But then it was like, it can't. They just need to talk. The more they talk to each other, they wouldn't do stuff like that. The more they see the genuine caring, and people are trying to help, and
absolutely,
people just do stupid things on social media. So
yeah, sharing's caring.
Retweet.
Hashtag.
Happy Me questions to finish.
Yep.
The $2 million question. Do you know the $2 million question?
Yep.
2 million in the bank, houses in the world, everything's paid for, the freedom to do anything. What's the day job?
Do you know what? I think I would work my backside off because I would love to be, and I mean, I know it's probably pie in the sky, but
it's supposed to be pie in the sky.
I'd love to be a professional golfer.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Love it.
Oh,
I'd love it.
Cool.
I could never afford it, but I'd love it.
On tour or to... Wait, could YouTube?
Yeah.
You could YouTube it and make money out of YouTube?
Both.
Cool. So you would... Have you looked into it? Have you No.
I sort of think there's no point in looking, certainly at the minute, because I'm not of a level where I could even try and dream about it. I think I need to get into the single figures of a handicap before I think, right, okay, how much further do I need to go before I could potentially do it, and how much is this going to cost me?
Right. It's going to cost you a lot of time, but that's about.
It would cost me a lot of time.
But well, the goal this year to get down to 20 this time next year.
Yep. Yep.
And then you've got so many golfing people that you're connected to now. Now you've put it out there.
Yeah.
To play on the Ladies European Tour,
yes, that'd be fantastic.
So that's the goal. The goal has to scare the crap out of you, otherwise it's not worth doing, right?
Oh, it'd be scary as hell. It's like when you get on the first tee and you're shaking like a shitting dog, like, oh my God, people are watching this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But, people not being able to put teeing ground. I've been that nervous.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that would be the ultimate dream, and that would be such a buzz, such a rush to go and play with all the elite players and tour the world doing something you absolutely love. Oh, the dream.
Ah, well,
absolute dream.
I got a diagram for you. I ain't got it out, like, but
I've got to print it off. Oh man,
I'm gonna revisit though, because Mr. Golf Nuts himself said he wanted to qualify for the Open. So these what are yeah. So we'll do separate videos with the diagram, because the diagrams, how you start to believe in it, how you start to see that you take action or take massive action, you start to see your results, and you get into this spiral of getting towards this massive goal. And people are going to say, you know, whatever they want about your goal, but like I say, if it's not massive and it doesn't scare you, then what's the point, right?
Yeah.
Well, goals basically three types of goal. A, goals you've already done, so that'd be like saying I want to play 28 handicap all year. Or B type, I want to be 20 handicap. Or C type, I want to play European Tour. Now, B type you think you can do, and C types are like, well, I don't know how to do it. I have no idea how I'm going to create that, but that's a worthy ideal worth chasing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then
I mean, I started this year wanting to get in the 20s. I just wanted to finish the season, even on 29, I just wanted to get in the 20s. So to finish on 28, that was massive tick.
Yeah.
So it's just keeping that momentum going and that positive. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
Awesome. Well, we've definitely be clipping that and reminding you about it. As you're happy to be $2 million. At least you gave me a $2 million question answer that was crazy. I have to read.
It is a crazy. Very crazy.
Crazy dreams. And how many, I mean, if you qualified for that, how many YouTube subscribers do you think you'd have on that road?
Yeah, I'd like to think you got somewhere.
Crazy, right? Just go crazy. We're not going to, not a job interview.
You'd like to think, if you're playing that sort of level golf, you'd like to think you've got about 50,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
At least.
But you've also YouTubed it all the way from 28.
Yeah.
As well, right? Because you have the journey. You've got your new video. You've got your new lessons, and you've got your taking on your first comps or your first county comps or whatever it might be. I don't know how to do it, but a lot of people will be watching out there that will be able to help you. That's for sure.
Oh, it'll be fantastic. Dream come true. That's my lottery win anyway.
Yeah, but like I say, but if you monetize a YouTube channel, would you do it full time as a YouTuber if it was paying the bills? Like, do you know, and you don't have to say the figure, but do you know how much in your head it would have to pay, quit your job?
Yeah.
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 So you've got plans.
I'm not sure how to get it, but I know what I need.
Yeah, well, that's as long as you know that figure.
Yeah.
So you start doing it and know where you go, right? So final question is, where will you be this time next year when we come back on another Happy Me interview?
I will be.
Handicap work, YouTube subscribers.
I'd like to think I'd be on at least 500 subscribers.
Right.
Given that in 3 months I've got just over 100, so in 12 months, up to 500 at least.
At least.
But I'd like to see the ripple effect's going to start kicking in at some point. You know, when people start retweeting and sharing.
Yeah.
At some point, the ripple effect's got to kick in. You've got to go and go and go.
Content's going to keep getting better and better, isn't it?
Yeah.
The more you learn.
Yeah.
Like
and I think it's good that I'm documenting the progress as well, that people will want to see it. So I think this time next year, 500 subscribers at least, and 20 handicapper maximum.
Same
if I can try and pull it out of the bag.
You better not say anything about jobs if somebody else is watching.
Job-wise, I want to be I'd like to make it to, not because I'm not my assistant project manager, so I want to be a full project manager next year.
Okay, and that's close on the horizon, or is it?
It's a possibility, yeah. Play my cards right. I might middle of next year or end of next year.
Brilliant. More grandkids?
No. Yeah.
Not yet. Late.
Not yet.
Got stuff to do.
I'm going grey too quick as it is.
Cool. I got any kids. But well, thank you for letting me interview you and introducing you to a few more people, hopefully. And
My pleasure.
I look forward to seeing how you get on and your new videos and your new creations and collaborations and all that. And I'm not going to let you forget what you told me about being a pro golfer. So